Hey guys, this is Galactic Marine 501 slash jexamwolfexia. I'm here today with a custom review of a kit that I made. My first custom Son Goku kit. I don't know why. I mean, I've had the grounds to do custom Son Goku kits before. But I guess these were the first ones that I had duplicates of, because I like to have the actual characters, because I actually watched the show. I'm up to episode 12. And these are only the ones that I can find subtitled. So yeah, the two that I've combined are this guy, the GPO-1, and this guy. I want to say he has shadows of the XS in his normal form. With the two giant tanks on the sides. But in this form, he kind of makes me want to think of, I honestly don't know what this is based off of. Because I'm not a die-hard Gundam fan, I haven't seen every series. I'm working on it, though. But up to now, I haven't seen every series, so I don't know what his full form is called, what this form is called. But, hey, I mean, yeah. I don't know what this guy is based off of. I wish I did, but yeah, he's an archer, as you can see by the arrows and the fact that he's holding a bow. I'm actually going to re-review this guy because I did find out a lot about him in the past time, like since I reviewed him. Found out that he has about 5 other modes that I forgot to show you, and I did learn a little bit, like, actually the way I found out is I'm not only up to episode 12 in Son Goku. Those are only the ones that I could understand. I've seen the whole series in Japanese, like just watching it. I do know a bit of Japanese, so I could understand a little of what was going on, but it wasn't very easy on me. So, yeah. And I'm trying to find something. God dang it. Yeah, actually the reason I did this custom was because this guy is the extra finish version. I got his, super hyper armor, this thing. This is just one part. I actually half feel like assembling it. You know, I'm just going to give you a little of it, because I've reviewed it before. But the dendrobium, basically, was the dendrobium turned into it. But yeah, the hyper armor that came with this guy, I got that one. I had the one before, and I also had this guy. He inexplicably came with a sword. So I took those two swords and I actually made them for this guy. I called this guy the Cobalt Blade Gundam. I gave him the archer guy's head. I like the green eyes, that's why I did it. However, I displayed this guy with the mask down. I almost called him the Cobalt Eagle Gundam, because of the fact that his mask now looks like an eagle since I cut those two sort of lightning doohickeys off the top. Sorry I'm chewing gum. This is the second time I've filmed this review. You'll understand why I'm chewing gum at the end. But yeah, as for weapons, I did only give him the two blades. He does have articulation. I'm not going to show it because I haven't clear coated this guy with my clear primer. Or not primer, my clear coat. It's just a clear coat. But I felt like modifying the kit to make it so that he could take like some accessory that nobody else could, somewhere that nobody else could. Like, what I was thinking was that he could take the Sonken Tiger, which was the effect part that was exclusive to this set, the one with the extra finish and the armor, the mobile armor, and like that he could take it as like a mask or something. Or that I could like make it so that he could have some move where his blade would yield this, but I found that with the blade I would have to cut slits in this piece. I didn't want to do that. I actually want to get the second and third versions of this that come with special effect parts. I don't know if the Susu comes with the special effect part is the problem. I mean, I know the Lube does. It comes with the dragon effect part. I wish Susu came with the hawk effect part, but I don't think he does. Which sucks because, I mean, I really kind of wanted that. I wanted to have all three. I wanted to have all of the three kingdoms to sort of be displayed together. Oh well. There goes that one. But yeah. Anyway, why I'm chewing gum is I have two little bonus things to show you. First off, some of you don't know this, but I collect dice. Yeah. Or as nerds call them, D6s. I have really weird dice too, like round dice. Not as uncommon. Some of my favorites. Revolutionary War Soldiers dice. They're pounded out of musket balls. Gambling was not considered a good thing back then, but it was considered a pastime, so soldiers were able to do it, I guess, but they weren't provided with anything to gamble with, so they'd make dice and stuff. These are my two favorites. Oh, hang on, actually, hang on. I actually have these. These are hardwood with brass inlay. Actually, copper. No, not copper. I'm trying to think what they are. There you go. It's a metal inlay. I forget what it is, though. It's not paint. They actually socked a piece of metal in there. Those are considerable pirate dice. I also have some more stereotypical pirate dice. Skulls for the sides. I have alien dice. I have spaceships, alien eyes, and an alien head for the number 1. There. And my two all-time favorite, backbone dice. They're like this vertebra. Yeah, that almost dropped it. Yeah, those are my two favorite. Then I have mostly just odd colors like clear frosty blue or weird blends. Like this one's both. Actually, I got a pound of dice, a Chessex pound of dice. I have a lot of Chessex dice. And here's actually one of my favorites. It's a dice filled with smaller dice. Don't ask. Actually do ask. I got this at a hobby store. Now, the funny part is, you look at the one, you see the center, there's a different dice. This was made for, like, gamers. And by gamers, I don't mean video gamers. I mean Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer, Mech War or whatever it's called. Those types of gamers, and it was made so that you could. It had 2 special dice in there. So anyway, yeah, on to the third piece. This is my favorite gum. I've always liked this gum. It's a relatively new flavor. I like this one even better. Trident Layers. This is sweet cherry and island lime. I'm already chewing a piece, but for the sake of reviewing it, I'll put another piece in my mouth. Actually, I got this pack yesterday, and I'm already down to the last 3 pieces. Actually, if I had done this right, if I had remembered, I never do, would have left these pieces up here. See, like this? Because then I could store these, and now they just fell over. I guess that's fine. But they make it so that you can store these, like when you've finished half the pack, you just rip this off, this bottom half, and then you have a slimmer pack. Instead of having this in your pocket, you now just have to have this. You can still have all your gum in there. And unfortunately, since I ripped the glue off, these don't stand properly, but oh well. Let's pop one out. So you can see the gum. And it looks exactly like you'd think it would. It's on the front of the box, they have a cherry cut in half with a lime in the center. That's basically what it is. Red, green, red. And the green layer is kind of sticky. It's not made of the same gum substance. Actually going to try to split it a bit. It's actually more of a candy in there. It's basically candy. It's not gum. God dang it. Now, this is really good gum. Yeah. So, another thing, I have a few more minutes. Another thing I want to address, my birthday is coming up in November. I know it's only August, but August is kind of the month that my mom asks me what kits I want, because she knows that we sometimes have to order them from Japan, and that they may take a few months. Sorry, the screen is changing. I'm trying to get here. So the kits I was thinking of getting is 3 Evangelion 0, 1, and 2. The 3 main kits from You Cannot Advance. And also, I was gonna get the Speed Grade 1 to 200th RX 78-2 because it's only $5. Wait, how much is it actually? I remember it wasn't very expensive. Oh, it's $10.07. Which, I mean, for a model, fully painted model, it's pretty good. I've heard they're pretty good. The other one I want to get is the HGUC RX-78-2 1 to 144th model. Now the reason is I don't have an RX-78-2 and I'm a gunpla builder. No other reason other than that. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but you're also sitting on a laptop stand now. Because I'm tired of my laptop heating up. So I bought this at the Dying Borders. That's what I shall call it. Problem is it falls apart rather quickly. They have this nice thing for your wrists so they don't get caught on the edge of the keyboard while you're typing. That's good. It's also got some nice pads underneath so that it's not just a piece of plastic sitting on your lap. They're nice. I mean, yeah.